And the last aspect, which is still under the mindset shift, is the social aspect. Some of us have a terrible social relationship with money. And what I mean by social relationship with money is people. Listen to me. All your friends should not be poor people. You see, you may have come from an environment where all of you were broke. No problem. All of you were at all of you were at a certain level. You're all beginning. But no problem. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't change your friends. These are your guys. These are the people that you grew up with and all of that. You went to school with them. No problem. Let them be there, but don't stay only within that circle. At times, go to events, network, build relationships. Get the contacts of some people who are 5 classes higher than you. They may not request your services immediately, but just maintain that relationship. Many of us neglect the power of a network. There's someone who said, your network will determine your net worth. So many of us have a very poor social relationship with money. And your social relationship with money is the kind of people that you have in your contact list. The kind of people who know you. Listen, if only people who make 200K per month know you, it means you have nobody in your contact list who can afford a service that you sell for 300,000. Every time they need that service, they will want you to do it for them for 20K, for 30K. How many of you here have in your contact list 10 people? The phone numbers of 10 people who make at least 10 times more than you or 5 times more than you. You must study your contact list. You must have such contacts. You're still a student. Your contacts should not all be students. You're a beginning employee. Your contacts should not all be beginning employees. Are we together? You are a beginning businessman, businesswoman, entrepreneur, and you make 1 million CFA per month. No, you should have the contacts of people who are already making 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And why not the contact of people who are making 20, 30, 50? Build relationships in your profession, because you may also be a professional in a field. Build relationships with people who have gone ahead of you in that field. Build relationships with the top earners in that field. Sooner or later, some of the top earners will introduce you to their class of clients. You never know, because you built a relationship. You hear what I'm saying? And sometimes the way you build, because some of you just got the people's contacts, but how do you make them to know you? And how do you become top of mind in their heads? So that once in a while they can think about you. One day when they have a need, they can remember that, hey, I know this girl. There's one girl here who can do something. You just call, you say, can you do something for me about this in this area? And you're like, oh, I'm here for that. So how do you ensure that these people remain top of mind? During big occasions in the year you send, it doesn't cost you anything. You send them a card. Personalized card, you don't send the general one. If they are busy and they won't see it on WhatsApp and on Facebook or whatever messaging app, you do a printed card, with a note. Or you buy a book, nice leadership book, business book, something that may appeal to them. You may do that once a year or once every 2 years. I am telling you, that person will call you one day for a 3 million, 4 million, 10 million deal because of a book of 10,000. That book will just help you remain top of mind to the person. The book will just ensure that when the person is thinking about the people they know, they can think about you. You hear what I'm saying? Sometimes there are wealthy people that we come in contact with, and we don't benefit from knowing them because all we do is ask them for things. Sometimes don't present your services to those people immediately. Well, they may just know that, okay, I'm a videographer, I'm a graphic designer, I'm an entrepreneur in this area, I do this, I deal in this and all of that. They may just know what you deal in, but don't always contact them to present your services. Ground, there's nothing for us this month. Nothing for the poor. You hear what I'm saying? Even the Bible says that to him who has, more will be given. And to him who does not have, even the little that he has will be taken from him. Do you hear what I'm saying?